to do tonight over here. Those of you that are willing to open your heart to the Lord. Those of you that, and I was thinking about this today because I read something that it was kind of disturbing for me being a Christian. Escuchar en la noticia como la gente va and they try to do even the impossible to convince other people that God does not exist. And I was wondering, I was having a conversation with God, and he, you know, me and him, the conversation came out como que decía que yo nada más decía, pero si esa persona, if everybody gives, even if you don't believe in Jesus, even if you don't believe in anything that I'm saying, all you gotta do is not listen to me. Because my words will never ever convince anybody that Jesus exists. But if you open up your heart and if you leave that selfishness away and you truly, if you don't believe in Him, but you just open your heart. If you open your heart, you will really find out the answer. And what better way if you want to prove me wrong to do that test. So I invite you here tonight to, if you already are opening up your heart, to keep doing that. And if you're not, to go ahead and open it. Let this moment, this time that we spend here, be a time where you give Jesus, even though He deserves more, give Jesus this time. And you for yourself will see the real thing. Not because I say it, but because He will come to you. Especialmente a donde ti va a venir, Señor. All I ask you is to open up your heart and forget about everything that is going on in your life, just for the time that you're here. So you have a real, true experience of the love that He has for me and for you. And getting to, like I said, going back to getting into the zone, which is kind of what I'm trying to ask you, that you should do. Getting into the zone is, now that we're coming close to Christmas, getting into the zone is exactly what they've been telling us. Advent. If you don't know that yet, if you don't know what that is, it's getting prepared, preparing yourself for when you're celebrating when God came to us, when God sent His Son. That's what you're getting prepared for that time, that day, and for the second coming. So if you get into the zone, opening up your heart, that actually summarizes. Eso es lo que quiere decir Adviento. Ponete en esa zona donde tú abres tu corazón completo al Señor, a Jesús. Y eso es Adviento, preparándote para esa llegada del Señor, esa llegada de Jesús. In the past and still now, la gente try to change the word Christmas to something so funny such as Xmas and holiday. And as a Christian, y discerniendo, pensando en eso, en ese cambio que hay personas allá afuera que lo cambian, que cambian eso a Xmas o a holiday, y hablando toda la semana con el Señor, me decía que, okay, sometimes let's say that it's all holidays that we have right now, like Independence Day. Can you really take independent? Can you shorten that word Independence Day like you shorten Christmas? Can you shorten Memorial Day? Would it be Memorial Day if you shorten it? If you just take Memorial out of day? Let me keep asking you one more thing, and this is not a holiday, but for some of us it is in America. Black Friday. I mean, what else can you call Black Friday? Maybe you call it a crazy day for those people that go nuts for TV. But let me ask you this. And I was doing my research too about Xmas. And yeah, I found the X is for Christ. Just like Christmas. Christ is the beginning of Christmas. That word. X still means Christ. Yeah. But I'm going beyond that. I'm going beyond just abbreviating a word. I invite you to take it deep thought. Piénsalo muy bien. Si tú tomas esa palabra y no nada más le cambias la abrevia, but you start, sooner or later you're going to start changing the word that means so much from just an abbreviation to a meaningless word. And give me a testimony bien kind of, it's kind of funny now, but back in the day when it happened to me, trust me, I wanted to smack that little girl, my cousin, because I had a cousin coming over one Christmas. She was very young though. It wasn't like she was old. She was maybe 3, 4. And we had one gift for her. Well, guess what? My little cousin decided that it was her birthday. And we had to spoil her and sing her happy birthday on Christmas. And she was like, yay! And if you think the story ends there, it doesn't. Nosotros cogimos para otra casa, to other people's houses, to have a Merry Christmas. And there were kids there receiving gifts. Well, guess what we had to do? Nosotros tuvimos que coger la muñeca que nosotros le envolvimos un regalo en la casa, wrap it up again before we get to the other house, so we can put it under the tree, so she can open another present. And then fuimos para otra casa, and again we had to do the same thing again. Boy, I'm telling you. See, we can change, and we can try to satisfy people